All right, guys, in this video, we're going to learn how to create a GIF template. So first thing, I'm going to select my event that I'm going to be using. I'm going to click on choose. Let me just backtrack for those of you guys. Selected my event, clicked on setting, output. That's where you mainly start up from. You're going to click on choose. And then I like to use the templates that are already pre-made. So like if I'm doing a 4x6 template, I could do something like this. Um, Horizontal, or you could flip it the other way depending on how you guys are going to be shooting. So for me, I'm going to be doing something like this. And then you can decide to use these elements on here or not. Totally up to you. But just for training purposes, we're just going to create something really quickly. So I think this actually looks pretty cool. Like we can even just leave this digital prop right here and just call it a day. Or what you could also do too is you can do something like Lisa's 35th birthday. You do something like that. Let's change that color. And so let's say if we want to do something basic like this, the GIF is going to lay right here and it's going to just go through photos 1, 2, 3, 4, and just in a series. So that's how you make it. And now you just add whatever you want. If you want to change the background color, you could change the background color to whatever you'd like. If you have a Canva design, feel free to just throw that design in there by hitting add artwork, browse. And then you can easily download, your Canva templates, your Bazaar templates, whatever it is. So let's say I'm be working with this. I could do this, drop it in there, hit order, send to back. And now I'm just going to adjust where my photo is going to lie. So whether you do it that way or this way, there's no right or wrong way to do it. But it's just whatever you like at the end of the day or what your client likes or is paying for. So say I want my GIF to be something like this. You got to keep in mind that the photo ratio, you don't want it too wide because then you're going to be shooting like the backdrop behind the backdrop and it just looks bad. So let's say this is our photo strip. I'm going to hit save as and I'll label this as summer underscore GIF. Done. And there it is. So now that that's there, and let's say that the customer wants it to text, right? So now I'm going to go here to photo to phone. I'm going to make sure to enable that an animation. And then I'm also going to apply that border that I just made. So now I'm going to make sure that it exports with this specific template. Okay. The one that we just made. We go to animations and just a little refresher. If we're going to be using one template, which we are using one, use one photo and one template per frame, or you can divide templates evenly amongst photo. Totally up to you. So let's say I'm going to go with one. Uh, no, let's do this. This is what I normally go. Let's do this, and then we'll change that to summer. There we go. And then right here, you can change that from 20 to 75, up to you. You could even just do like 0.50 if you wanted to do that. Enable the boomerang and hit OK. So now all my text messages are going to be shot out using that template, that frame per second. So you guys are good to go. I'm going to take this off because this is for something else. We are already doing a different type. So this is already cleared out and we're enabling our template here. Sorry for that duplication, guys. But yeah, disregard this one right here. You're going to go to enable animation settings, and that's where you're going to add in that template for your GIF. Okay, once you're hit done, you're done. But let's say the customer is like, hey, I want to have the GIF files also say to an album. Okay, so then you're going to have your albums already set, right? You already have your photo strips going in. You have your original photos that are going in, which is photo 1, 2, and 3. But now we want to enable the GIFs too, right? So we want to save the GIFs. Same thing. So we're going to enable copy original to. We're going to enable the animation, and then same thing. We're just going to copy the exact settings and just say, tell the computer, you're already sending this, but can you also send this to our folder? on our desktop because the customer wants those as well. So now I'm setting as an additional setting to have those GIF files also being thrown into that same event folder. So don't forget to do that. If you guys have any questions regarding any of this, feel free to hit us up in the community page. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video.